Days of Thunder pre-show. Tonight it's the truck. We're at Vegas. Double the points tonight. We going to play some Russian roulette tonight in Vegas tonight, or some blackjack, or some poker, Texas Hold'em. Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and to know when to walk away,
and know when to run.
Depends on what type of run we're doing. Are we doing just the small little run? Or are we doing the full out Forrest Gump run?
Probably the Forrest Gump run.
Oh my God! Last night was double points too. Last night, actually, in the Xfinity Series. Man, that was a heck of a race last night, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm finishing up dinner right quick.
And we're gonna have to redo some of the point standings for all three series because we had a guy quit on us last night. So last night, joshualeejaguar finished second. So since the guy quit, Joshua is credited with the win for last night. Tuesday night, I finished second behind that same guy in Homestead. But since he quit, I'm getting credit for the win at Homestead.
Well, I mean, it was just, last night it was just too much. It was just way aggressive, too aggressive, throughout the entire race right there, and overall it was good. The racing was good, but the aggressions were dang. There's a certain time to be aggressive and certain times when not to be aggressive. You got three types of aggression. You got over aggression, middle aggression, and low aggression. I understand the first 5-10 laps left in the stage and everything. I understand you're going to be somewhat of aggressive because you want to push your equipment to the point, and
especially whenever you have the new tires on, you want to get the best you can get out of them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly what happened last night. It was like we had a caution that came out
within the last 10 laps.
With the first stage, caution comes out. Char Hill started on the pole. Shoot, I started from the dead last. By the time that first caution came out, I was sitting fifth in that first caution. In stage one, I ended up finishing third in stage one, and actually winning stage two, since the guy quit. So that technically I get stage win for that one, and overall race winner. So it was, it was a good. Last night was actually very, very good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed last night, even though we had to deal with storms after that. But it was just, yeah. Other than that,
at least we got through it.
Yeah, at least we did get through that race before it started going mayhem.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes after we got done. The storms just started piling in.
Yeah, I probably didn't even go to bed until about 11:30, and I kept hearing that darn wind hitting the darn trailer. It was just crazy last night. But tonight we are at Vegas for trucks ×2 strict cautions tonight. That was actually a good race with them strict cautions on last night.
Yeah, see, it surely beats doing the daggum manual cautions where everything gets all bunched up and confused,
Well, we're still going to be doing relaxed cautions in Cup Series, but to get everybody familiar with how when they get promoted to Cup, let them know how we work manual cautions. But it's still, yeah, it's still a learning process for some of y'all. But tonight is times 2. Let's see, how many laps is that tonight? It's 50% for trucks. I'm in 51.
It's probably gonna be like a 80-something lap race. I don't know.
That's what I'm looking at. 67 laps actually.
No.
Actually, hold on. All right, I want to see what it is with 100%. 134 laps. It's the same one. It's the same what we ran last night in the Xfinity series.
So we're gonna be running 67 laps tonight.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a shootout right there, man.
that is going to be a shootout, guys. And I mean, of course, this is my 51 Toyota, but it is definitely going to be a shootout for 67 laps, and it's times 2. Dang, somebody better just. I mean, we got 11 guys tonight.
There's gonna be a lot of aggression tonight. I can tell you that.
It's gonna be a good race, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And I mean, shoot, I mean, it is gonna be a good race tonight.
It'll be fun. I just hope I don't get stuck in that daggum outside lane again.
Hey.
My car just would not go during the race, but I mean on restarts it was magic, you know?
Well, I mean, last night let's see, my right hand being the top groove, my right hand being that bottom groove. Whoever lined up in this line right here had a bad restarts. I was probably the only one that could actually get that line going. Other than that, everybody stalled out for some reason. Everybody that was on that high groove stalled out. I mean, I didn't stall out one bit right there, but that bottom groove I got right there, I was on people's butts last night when I got restarted. So that's why I had to go down to that bottom line right there before going into turning 1. I was like, I'm calling this. Y'all either move up or I want to get y'all. I want to put my nose in it, and y'all gonna wreck right here. And by God, they moved up, but certain ones didn't want to move up, so I had to back out before I caused a darn chain reaction.
In your opinion, do you think that I'm a very aggressive driver or a conservative driver during these?
Let's see. You're a conservative driver. You save your equipment until the last stage, like last night. You were conservative last night.
I mean, see, I try to be, not too aggressive because, I mean, I, don't really want to get in trouble or get people yapping at me like they were doing last night at George.
Now, for me, I'm a enforcer, mid-what, and aggressive type driver.
And me, I mean, I know I didn't really have a fast car last night, so I mean, I just, got up out of the way.
What I mean by me being mid-aggressive and force the issue, if I got a fast car, I'm going to give you that little bump, and it's your own fault if you don't want to see the warning right here, because I'm letting you know, hey, I'm right here. I'm faster than you. Let me get around you. It's too early to be fighting for position right now. Let's give me some courtesy. Let me pass you. If you're faster than me next time, I'll let you go by.
Now, here's the thing. I just don't really block all that much. I mean, if I know someone's faster, I'll get out of the way. But I believe whenever it gets late in the race and I'm, somewhat close to the front, I'm going to start blocking, whether it pisses somebody off or not.
Well, you can only block to a certain extent.
Yeah, I already know that. But, I mean,
and last night, in the last 10 laps, last 10 laps, they was blocking. And I mean, I give credit to Cody 94. He was trying all his might to try to get this win at Vegas, and then we got in that overtime right there. I had one chance last night to put my nose in that darn on that bottom. I was like, you know what? We're both sliding. I'm sliding with you. Guess what? I'm going to keep sliding. You're sliding too. I want to get that run off of you right there. But that is one thing that we told everybody. Do not fuss with the admins, because if you're fussing with the admins, you're going to get, if you keep fussing, you're either going to lose points or your darn win's going to be stripped away from you, and you're going to get last place points. And I mean, I cannot be more clear. Jamie, even Falcon, said this before the race starts. You fuss with the admins, penalties are going to come to you.
Yeah, I think there's thunder in here again.
Nah, it ain't thunder. You're hearing things.
No, I think I hear thunder here.
It must be coming from West Union or from Walhalla. But I mean, last night was a heck of a race last night, and
it was. I mean, we had 3 cautions in the last 10 laps, 3 or 4 cautions. Had 2 overtimes. Oh no, I mean, yeah, it was a pretty fun race. Very competitive.
I tell you, the track changed dramatically last night. You know how everybody was running that middle group, that bottom groove right there on the coming out of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4?
Mm-hmm.
You seen when we transitioned and started getting further into the race, everybody started moving up to the middle groove.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I would get inside of people in the corners, and then they would get the runoff on the outside, and I'm like, daggum. And then whenever I tried to go into the corner on the outside, they would just pull away. That's why I was like, man, this car's just too daggum slow. Now, I got a Junior Motorsports car in the Xfinity. That's pretty high dollar there. That should be a pretty quick car.
I tell you, I mean, the track changed last night. I know I was running. My theory at Vegas is you run that middle groove right there, you're going to get positions right there. And I mean, I've seen 3 people, and I want to pick on them, and I don't mean to, but the 51, I'm going to have to pick on. Let's see, I've got to look at who's the 51. I'm going to have to pick on Cody Zinnerman. I'm sorry, I've got to pick on you, Cody. But me and you and Shady, alright, we were going 3 wide. I'm on that top groove right here where Felicia's at on 3 and 4. I'm thinking to myself, one of y'all's better back out. I'm thinking to myself, someone's going to end up catching the apron coming off of 3 and 4, sliding up and catching both of us. I was holding that. I was like, okay, I'm playing with throttle control. We're still 3 wide. As soon as we get back onto the front stretch, I don't know what happened. I just pulled away. And I was like, forget this. I got this momentum. I'm gone.
I know one time, I think that we were 3 wide, and I was up on the far outside, and you was in the middle.
I hate being an ice cream sandwich right there. That was coming off of 1 and 2 right there.
And yeah, and then I'm trying to stay off of you. I hit the wall and wrecked.
But tonight is going to be. I mean, last night was patience. Shout out to DJ Rage. Oh man, DJ, I'm glad you're back racing tonight, man. We missed you for the last 2 nights, man. You missed the freaking action last night. You missed this darn he said she said crap last night. Joe. Alright, who's Joe? Joe. Okay, who is Joe? Who is Joe, dang it? I don't know no darn Joe. DJ, get your butt in the PSN chat, bro. Alright.
Well, while we're in the chat, I'm going to go do some of these challenges here.
Alright, we're gonna have DJ coming in. I don't know who you are, Joe. So I'm gonna have to go to my YouTube channel and kick you. I'm gonna have to go to my YouTube channel and kick you.
Echo.
Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, I don't know who you are, Joe. I don't know who you are, so why are you even commenting on my thing? I don't know who you are. So far I got 31 subscribers. That's neat. But yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and complain. It was actually a pretty. Alright, here we go. We got Chad, a rookie that was in the Xfinity race until he had malfunctions. Well, you blew a motor. Yeah. We don't call that losing internet. We say y'all blew a motor.
Yeah, I blew a motor. I blew a hard motor.
DJ, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Days of Thunder pre-race show at for Vegas. Why would I'm saying Texas? That's in 2 weeks from now.
Oh, Josh, I subscribed to your channel, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that. That makes that 32 subscribers already.
Damn.
Yeah,
33, I subscribed.
33, heck yeah. Now we just need to hit 100 where I can actually start doing live streams on my phone.
I don't hate you. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. That's the real thing.
Well, send me your link and I'll just subscribe to your channel too then. Alrighty. If y'all... I want to say we missed DJ for the last 2 nights. And, well...
Yeah, the first night was my fault when I decided to take the trip to where I went. I didn't realize it was that late, and I could have just sent the wife. Last night is a different story. For the next couple of weeks, I might miss Wednesday nights because playoffs are going over in my own league, and I'm part of them.
Well, last night, you missed the he said, she said stuff last night between Falcon and, George. Yeah.
What?
Then
we got echo.
Yeah, we got an echo.
George quit the league.
He actually him and Falcon got into it last night.
Over what?
He was fussing with him. No, he was being way aggressive. And I believe he was on a my pack.
Who, Falcon?
No, George.
Okay. But I know Falcon don't even own a mod pack.
No. You know how it is. It's easy to move people that's on a controller. Easy.
Yeah.
The ones that's got a mod pack, it's hard for them to move. It's hard to get them out of the way.
And plus, the other night, I mentioned something about somebody winning all 3 stages. And then nobody has done it until I said that night. And then George ended up winning all 3 stages in the cup race.
And that got me thinking. This morning while I was in the hospital due to a pre-existing injury.
You good?
Huh?
You good now?
I got to go see the doctor Tuesday. I'm out of work until Wednesday morning.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's my rotator cuff.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
My dad has to get surgery on his.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be surgery. I'm hoping they just give me a big epidural shot just to loosen that. I'm hoping they give me that cortisone shot. That's what I want right there.
Yeah.
Because that definitely eased my pain up right there.
Hell yeah, a cortisone shot?
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
But
Hot.
it was just somebody had to be he had to be using a mod pack last night, because when people use a mod pack, it's hard to move somebody. It's like fighting with the AIs. And it was just, I mean, he didn't make no darn mistakes right there. I'm sorry to say this, a mod pack was a device that we cannot use.
I'm sorry, I'm good on a controller, but I'm not that good.
I'm on a freaking wheel.
I'm on a controller.
Well, no, that's understandable, Mark. But I'm on a wheel. I've been on a wheel for 3 years now.
About a year now.
But still, I
have a wheel, but my rubber band is broken, so me and my wife are just pricing up a brand new wheel for me.
Shoot, like last night, Ryan came up behind me and got me loose. You couldn't do that with Darn George right there. You could not get you if you touched him, he would not break loose.
And that's what happened with mine.
And that's what got me suspicious right there, was using a mod pack.
I told you that.
And my wife even said that
I
when.
wasn't even watching it, but I figured that's what it was.
What the fuck you need a mod pack for freaking racing for?
Certain games you can, certain games you can use mod packs on. I wanna, let's see, I wanna pull it up.
No racing point, no.
Oh, it's past 5:30. I can drink a beer now. Yep. It's past beer 30. I'll be right back. Oh no, I can take y'all with me. Nope. Yep. We going to the fridge. Everybody out there in YouTube land, we going to the fridge.
All right.
I'm going to Vegas right now. I'm fixing to do some practice runs.
We in a truck tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, let's see here.
Yeah. If I don't understand, and I guarantee that's probably why George got the way he did, because he knew he was caught. Because I get the same way if I get caught.
Well, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you ain't got to worry about getting caught.
Right.
That's why I just posted it in the group chat right there. No mod packs are allowed. I mean, I'm sorry to say this right here, but it's the honest truth.
It's cheating. It's cheating. It makes it unfair. Those who know what the difference is, you know, as he was just saying, you know what they can and can't do when you have a regular controller as to a modded controller. Like I said, I've got a regular controller and I fight to keep my car straight sometimes. I'm not saying I'm not bad at it.
And y'all see right here my camera. I got a wheel.
Steering wheel?
Yeah, I got a Logitech G923. And I mean, I also got the shifter. You can ask Ryan. You could hear me shifting last night.
She's pointing down at it like, yep, right there.
Well, that's my wife right here. This is my wife right here.
Hi, Miss Lady.
Hello.
They said hi. Or her username is Queen Jaguar. If y'all,
Queen Lee Jaguar.
Queen Lee Jaguar, actually. She's a. Oh, bring Kent right quick. Let Mark see Kent. I want to let you see Mark.
I got to meet him yesterday.
Yep, he got to meet Uncle Ryan yesterday.
Uncle Ryan got to hold him too.
And there's little Kent right here. Mark.
I'm looking.
And he's so precious.
Aww. I'm so jealous. My wife had a full hysterectomy, so our kid having days are over.
Oh.
That's precious, though.
Oh yeah, guys. This is something that my mom actually got this made.
Turn upside down.
Oh, whoops.
Damn, I guess I should go see what truck I need to be in.
All right, look, DJ.
If you got one fit, man can fit two.
Oh shit.
Now,
Okay, in my little test session here, my fastest lap is 32:111.
oh, hold on. Hold on. Hey,
Of
Kent.
course, I'm on a 6 on the slider. Or not a
Ooh.
6, but a 4.
What?
No, a 6, my bad. It's a 6.
All right, hold on. Let me go to the
I bet
trucks.
you I go to Vegas in a truck, and I guarantee you I'm on a 9.
You like a loose truck, don't you? Well, you got me. It is on ×2 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
My-
going to lose traction a lot quicker.
My fastest
I
time.
run a 9 on it. Hold on. I run a 9 on 3 times.
My fastest time at Vegas is a 31.721.
Of
That's-
course,
That
the
was
last
running-
couple of times I've been right on time with my shit, so I might have dropped it too. Because I did know it does loosen, and I don't want to do that shit tonight.
I was running a 4 last night, and
Oh shit! Wait a minute. I may not have a problem. I'm
What?
racing under my name, which means I'm using my controller settings. I'll be good. The last couple of races, because my name was under suspension for some stupid shit, I wasn't racing with any kind of controller setting.
oh snap!
We might have a player tonight.
Yeah,
Well-
my trucks aren't good.
Well, the thing is, there's only a few Toyotas tonight, and there's probably 2 or 3 Fords and a bunch of our Chevys tonight.
Uh-huh. I know the 23.
I'm in the 51 Toyota Tundra. Expect the 51 to be a threat tonight.
I'll be in the 2.
Yeah.
Yep, that 23.
Oh dang, we're at Mid Ohio in the Truck Series Saturday.
Tonight or next week?
No,
Next week.
no.
Real
I'm
life.
talking about in real life. They're at Mid Ohio Saturday in the Truck Series.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, don't say that. I'm about to say I'm about to get real sick.
Man, we don't see. To be honest with you, we don't see a road course. Let me check the schedule because we don't see a road course until. Yeah, don't mind. I gotta go through the pictures again. We don't see a road course until the 20th, week 20 in the series.
Okay.
Oh no! Thank God we're at Auto Club. Yes, next
I hate
week.
that track.
I love that track. And guess what? After Auto Club, Chipper's gonna be flaring. Guess where I'm at?
We're going to Bristol.
That's right, Bristol, baby.
That right there is one of my best tracks.
That's all you had to say is tempers will be failing.
That's-
That's Bristol, baby.
And there's another Chipper flaring track. Can you guess that name?
Dover.
Nope.
Martinsville.
Martinsville.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Ooh.
Any
Although
short
I
track,
will
there's
say,
a
expect the 23 to be in contention at Bristol.
Oh, after
and the
Martinsville.
2.
After after Martinsville, yes, we go to the freaking desert.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
We go to Phoenix.
I got a good line at Phoenix.
Then the following week after Phoenix, guess what? We're back in Virginia.
Richmond.
Hell yeah, a night race.
I like the night race at Richmond. I'm not even gonna lie.
I love the night races at. I wish we could do the night race at Martinsville. I love the night races. I mean, truth be honest with you, I love the night races. I mean, I've got more interest in watching the night races at Martinsville, and it's more fun because you can actually see the brakes glowing at Martinsville when they zoom in.
They need a night race at Indy.
No, what they need to do is go back to IRP.
Oh.
What they need to do is put lights at every single track.
No. What they need to do is run Nashville under the lights like they done the truck race. They need to run the Cup Series under the lights. I wouldn't mind seeing Rockingham coming back, but there is a rumor spectating that we could be going back to Rockingham in the next 3 years.
Yeah, it's right now.
That'd be
That's the
sweet.
big one. Is they're adding a street course next year.
Chicago.
Yeah. I seen that. I'm like, what the heck?
Really?
Why won't we just go back to Chicagoland? If y'all want to race in Chicago, bring back Chicagoland.
Yep, they're Chicago's gonna be a street course. Welcome back.
Now,
Okay, on this one, I bumped it to a 7. My fastest lap is 31.923.
Now, the one race I would like to see under the lights is Michigan. That would be a awesome race under the lights for some reason. I mean, yeah, they raced Auto Club under the light one time, okay? And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not big on the LA Coliseum. I was not big on that during that shootout right there.
They're doing it again next year.
But the thing is, keep the shootout at Daytona, okay?
Yeah,
Bring back the Daytona road course. I love that. Truth be honest with you, that was one of my favorite road courses last year.
And leave the All-Star race in Charlotte.
Thank you. Take it away from Texas. Sissy!
I mean, Texas and Charlotte's basically the same. But.
Hold on. We could either have it at Gateway. I love Gateway. The Gateway had a heck of a show right there. I loved it. But bring the All-Star race to Gateway or go back to Charlotte. Or take it to Rockingham. Take the All-Star race to Rockingham.
Ooh.
Or North Westboro. Or Alex Bowman.
I can hear you. I waved. Oh, yeah, you can't see me.
Or Alex Bowman.
No, Bowman Gray.
Bowman Gray.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dang, I didn't know that my driver was a racetrack now.
But still, Bowman Gray would be a heck of an all-star race right there. I would love to see them go to North Westboro, Bowman Gray, or to Rockingham, or back to Charlotte. I wouldn't mind seeing them run the all-star race at Bristol again, with the neon lights up underneath the cars this year again.
That was cool.
That was awesome right there. That was neat right there with them neon lights up underneath it.
I think that every NASCAR race that has lights should have the neons.
That would be yeah. I mean, I love these new Toyotas. I love the new Tundras in the Truck Series. I love the new Toyotas. I mean, the Xfinity cars, the Toyota Supra looks good. Big shout out to y'all. That was an awesome win from y'all. Great win. I give y'all a shout out to y'all. Y'all see I'm wearing my Toyota shirt right here, Truex. Even though it's not Xfinity, but it's still my Toyota. There we go. Love my Toyotas. I love my Toyotas. All right, but yeah, congratulations, team. We got us a win last night, so that's a good thing. Let's see if we can go back to back tonight, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, let's see.
But the thing is, I would like to see now Walker's Glen. They can change it up. You know how the Lamar Series races on that other part of the Glen. I wish they would open that section up for the guys right there. I would definitely love to see that race.
Okay, I've made my decision. I think I'm running a 6 tonight.
Remember, it's going to get loose on you. It's ×2. It's going to get loose on you quick.
I know, but last night I ran a 5 and it sucked.
I ran a darn 4.
And you were still better than me.
I was still kicking y'all's butt last night.
Of course, I mean, yeah, you did do all those adjustments to tire pressure and stuff like that, and I don't mess with tire pressure. I just do my wedge and my slider.
I just do the fuel and the changing all 4 tires.
Well, Chad, you're still a rookie.
I know. A rookie in a Toyota.
That's right. Another Toyota guy. That's a good thing. I like.
That's kind of sad that the only machine they had for a rookie was a Toyota.
Hey,
it's better than a Ford.
I'm not in a Ford, so I ain't got to worry about it.
My main racing brands I go with is either Chevy or Toyota.
Well, see,
I am in a Chevy.
Well, see, the thing is, if we're still waiting on news to see if Stuart Haas Racing is going to Dodge.
Dude, they need to bring Dodge back.
I would love to see Dodge coming back next season and dominate.
But here's the thing. When they're... I'm sorry, guys. I'm multitasking.
I mean, Dodge would be... It would be awesome for the Dodge to come back next season.
I know what I'm running for my qualifying setup.
Well, with qualifying... Alright, with trucks, guys, it's best to run a 6 for the slider for qualifying. During the race, you probably want to stay in the 5 to a 4. Depends on if you can loosen that truck a little bit.
Well, right now for the truck, I have it on all the way loose, and it's doing pretty good for me.
Well, with that on ×2, and longer in the fuel run, it's going to start getting loose, coming off of 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's if when somebody's coming up behind you, you're going to feel that rear end just come around, and that's going to hurt your momentum right there. But I mean, yeah, we basically explained the mod packs. I mean, there's different things that you don't want to do in league racing out there. If you can't nudge them regularly and it's hard for them to nudge, what's the point of cheating? I mean, cheating don't get you nowhere. And I mean, I'm not a cheating person right here. I mean, I'm racing what I got. I mean,
the only thing I really do is bump draft. That's it.
I mean, that's super speedways right there. I mean, super speedways you can bump draft, but if you're using a mod pack, it's going to make it harder for someone to pass you. No matter if you take their darn nose and try to ram them so many darn times that they don't even budge. And then, it don't make fun racing right there. Fun racing is where you can bump, move them out of the way, get around them, and they come back and do the same darn thing to you. I mean, racing's racing, but daggone, there's only to a certain extent that is allowed. And Caleb, you make me loose. So what you talking about, Shady? You make me damn loose. You make me loose every darn time you get around me. I ain't gonna sit here and cut corners with you. When you get around me, you make me darn loose. You make me darn nervous because I don't know what you gonna darn do when you're around me. Dang, we've raced so darn long.
Shady's an unpredictable person. There's nothing you can do with him.
No, and I mean, I love racing with Caleb. I love racing with everybody in this group. There are certain ones that you have to pay attention to. You've got to pay attention to how they get off that restart right there. And I found this out last night, and Ryan can vouch on this too. He was stuck up on just keeping you on your toes. Yeah, you're facing a veteran. Caleb, come on now. We're all veterans around here. Besides two people, we got 2 rookies. Ryan Chads are 2 rookies. But last night, like I said early, that bottom groove, you have to pay attention to these restarts right here. You got to get through your gears quick. Especially if you're on that high groove right there. And I mean, I don't know how many times I state everybody to pay attention to your shifts right here. Time that darn green. Once the computer lets you go, start getting ready to hold that gas, start shifting quick. The sooner the better you can get right there on that outside going, sooner that better that
What's up, Falcon?
Teammate.
The other league owner right here that just came through the darn door. Dun-da-dum, dun-da-dum. Okay.
Falcon.
Falcon's in the house, y'all. It's glad to have him. And like we were telling our viewers, man, last night was a darn heck of a race last night with them 5 laps to go. And we kept going in overtime, unlimited overtime from what I've seen last night.
That was our first overtimes of the season.
Maybe be again tonight, because since we're at Vegas, we're going to be doubling the points tonight. And Monday night, we'll be back doing double points again at Vegas. Dang. I don't know how many times I say this, but I love Vegas. I love this track right here because it's such a unique track.
It honestly is.
I just like that little thing that you like, that slight little turn that you have to do on the front stretch right there. That's what makes it so unique right there. But guys, I mean, like I said about the my packs, not allowed to use my packs in league racing, and that's what. All right, from what I was thinking last night, and me and my wife was talking about this last night and this morning. You know how hard it was to budge him last night, Jamie?
George.
That threw a red flag right there. Because with a mod pack, how in the heck can you come from all the way from the back to the front in 1 lap? Ain't no freaking way. Unless you have a mod pack. I've been through this in the last 5 years. I've known someone that had owned the mod pack in league racing. It was hard to even budge them.
Really now?
Yeah. And last night, I couldn't even move him out of the way. I had to literally do this number, slide up.
Now, my question is, how would he be able to use a mod pack?
Alright. Alright, you see this controller right here?
I'm not watching. Hang on a second. Let me get to the YouTube stream here. Let me get there. All right, 1 second. All right, what you got?
All right,
yes.
See this controller right here. A mod pack goes right here where your thing is right here. It goes right here and it connects.
Yeah, it latches on the controller.
Yeah, what it does, it sends extra boost to the controller, and for that, as in league racing, that gives you a extra advantage right there with speed, and it's hard to move them out of the way right there because
if you think about it, remember Tuesday night he was flipping down the backstretch, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he still came back and won. He won all 3 stages.
Yeah.
Now,
what does that tell you?
that came to conclusion right there. He won in Xfinity. Oh no, he was supposed to win the Xfinity, but he didn't because he kept fighting with the admins. All right. Well, that got me thinking. Why was it so hard for us to move him out of the way? Because every time we tried to move him, it wouldn't do nothing. It would always break one of us loose right there.
Yeah.
And so I've never seen this. I've only seen this twice in the last 5 years. Coming up from the back to the front in one lap. That's without touching anybody. That's because of the mod pack will actually make your controller stable. And so, yes, he was aggressive. He was highly aggressive. But the thing is, nobody could touch him. It was always he touched us. We broke loose. He kept right on going like it didn't faze him one bit.
Yeah.
So, guess what? The conclusion was a mod pack, which is illegal in league racing. That's why I screenshot that right there to explain to show the group mod packs are not allowed. Because it's a disadvantage.
I agree that mod packs should not be allowed.
I mean, I don't believe them. If you got a controller or a wheel, that's illegal. But don't be using something that's going to intensify or modify your controller to have straight up.
Now, like mod packs on like Call of Duty or Battlefield, that's one thing. But on a racing game, don't be doing that.
No.
That's just that's like, you know, hate to bring
I
this
don't know.
up. Like
I don't even really like mod packs on any kind of game. Man.
Well, like Kevin Harvick's issue where he had the bow in the window. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That was cheating. Or Jimmy Johnson knocking one of the fenders in during a burnout, and you could hear Chad say, "Make sure to knock the fenders in."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a gray area in NASCAR, like Jeff Gordon's T-Rex car. It was built by to the NASCAR book. They passed inspection. They went to the All-Star race and destroyed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because of one change. That Gordon said to Ray to change the front springs, and you won't believe what other two crew chiefs were on that team: Chad Canals and Steve Letarte.
Yep.
But back then, Chad Canals was what, like a tire man or something? Or no, not a tire man, but a
Steve Letarte was
car chief.
Steve Letarte was the
I think he was a
tire
car chief.
changer, and I believe Chad was either a tire changer or a car chief.
I think he was a car chief.
He was a car chief at the time.
So they know.
They knew what they were getting into right there.
Exactly. But if you're going to cheat, don't cheat, because cheating, don't really get you nowhere.
Wasn't that the All-Star race where everybody crashed and then they had to restart everything with everyone had to go get their backup?
That was 2001.
For rain.
Kevin Harvick, Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon,
Mark
Kevin
Martin.
Harvick, and Michael Waltrip all got backup cars.
Because of
First
rain.
First time ever, and it's never been done since.
Because
NASCAR allowed the teams to get their backup cars.
Because of rain that happened that day, and that's what caused the chain reaction out there, was because of rain. And they had no idea it was raining on one half of the track, and it wasn't raining on the other half, so that's what caused the chain reaction out there.
Kind of like what they did in New Hampshire last year. On the
That
first lap when Kyle Busch hit the wall.
that was bull. That was bull right there, because they should have allowed.
They should have allowed Kyle to change his car.
They should have allowed Truex and Kyle Busch to go back to a backup car. And
what about Denny? Denny was in the wreck too.
Denny was in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have allowed them three guys. They knew darn well before they threw that car, before they even went green, that it was raining on that side of the track and everything. And I mean, Truex had a good car, and I mean, I'm not not going to defend anybody, but NASCAR should have waved
NASCAR makes some stupid calls.
Yeah, they should have waved that darn green and turned it to a yellow before it caused a darn mayhem.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
NASCAR being NASCAR, like, you know, a fake debris caution. You know, like, what's the yellow flag for? Redundancy.
There's one thing that I've never really understood. Why do they run windshield wipers at road courses whenever there's no rain?
Well, it helps with the visibility.
Because the road course cars automatically come with that wiper just in case it changes in the middle.
Exactly. That transitional period.
What's up, gentlemen?
What happened at the Daytona Roval last year. The second race, the second race of the season, second race at the Daytona. It was midway through the race. Everybody had windshield wipers on, and guess what?
No, Josh actually plays Yu-Gi-Oh. So, Josh, I don't know if you know, but the guy who created the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and game, the card game, passed away yesterday.
Yeah, I seen that.
He drowned.
Well, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the family for that. So, sad news for that. I really didn't. Dang, that is a sad news. But
yeah, right. For those of us who grew up on that game and cartoon and all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still have it as a game on my phone. I'm not even going to sit here and lie about that.
I still play the card game.
I lost all my cards. Dude, I'm not going to lie. If they came up with a PS4 game for it, I'd get it. If they had a PlayStation game, I'd own it.
Yes, they do actually.
Oh, man. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm going shopping.
Dang.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is on the PS4.
Oh, snap. How much?
I got it on the Nintendo Switch. Let's see, and I'll tell you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is free. And then there's another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that's like, I think, $40.
Well, we all need to download that free version of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game because, I mean, shoot, this would be fun to play among all of us right here. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love my Pokemon. The original Pokemon with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Rototo, Blastoise, Charmander, Charizillion, Charmander, Charizard, Pikachu, Raichu, Gengar, Onix, Atkins, Magma.
Oh man,
you mean Magmar?
Yeah, Magmar.
Electabuzz, Pinscher, Kangaskhan.
Oh god, Rhino.
Rhydon,
Yeah.
Rhyhorn, Mr. Mime, Alakazam,
Dugtrio.
Abra, Diglett, Dodrio.
Duo, the one that transforms into other Pokemons. That was pretty neat. I love that Pokemon right there.
Ditto.
Ditto, yeah. That was actually a pretty fun Pokemon to capture in the game.
Mewtwo, Arcanine.
Hey, we're old school guys. I remember the old Donkey Kong on Sega.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Too. Hell yeah.
I remember, I don't know how old some of y'all.
I remember playing Duck Hunter.
Oh god, that was funny.
A lot of people don't know about called an Intellivision. I remember playing Dungeons and Dragons on that at my grandmother's house.
I remember.
D&D's fun.
I remember playing.
I go back to the first ever Nintendo, playing Mario and
yes.
Yep.
You mean the N6, the original
NES?
Super Nintendo. Yeah.
The original
NES.
The original Nintendo.
The NES didn't release here until 1980, 89.
The original Nintendo had a controller about that big with only two buttons.
Square.
Yeah, two little buttons and the little joy little pad. That was it for the original. And it was a cartridge thing where you had to blow in it, and it had that little thing where you could close it.
Kids don't know the struggle. Kids
No,
don't know the struggle.
they don't.
Then the Nintendo 64 was a cartridge too. The Super Nintendo, the original Super Nintendo Super Mario Go-Kart with the original balloons. That was fun too.
But kids don't know about, the Famicom and Super Famicom, which is the NES, Super NES for Japan. Just
how about the first game system, Atari?
No, that was actually a Commodore. The Commodore 64 was the very first console ever made. It looked like a rotary phone.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, free, full game.
Yep.
I want to download that after the night.
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right now, what
like
you
that.
talking about? I am not waiting. My shit was still downloaded when we raced, and it should probably be done by the time we race.
I remember the original Mortal Kombat for Super Nintendo.
My dad used to play that, the original Mortal Kombat.
It's free
And now, he called me the other day, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, not much, what are you doing? I was like, playing Mortal Kombat. He's like, which one is it this time? I was like, 11, and he goes, jeez, I've gotten old quick. I'm like, it's okay.
I mean, all right, the original the original Mortal Kombat game where you had to keep tapping two buttons just to break a thing of wood or a darn piece of metal about, I don't know how thick it was, but it was something that you literally had to tap until you feel that strength of it, and wham. That was freaking awesome with that.
That was actually, the very first Mortal Kombat was actually a stand-up gaming until...
Arcade.
Yeah, it was an arcade until it came to the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but that's what I was referring to, because Mortal Kombat was in the arcades. It was at Pizza Hut. I remember Pizza Hut at the time. Little arcade Madden. The arcade Madden was freaking awesome too.
One of my favorite football games of all time, I would have to say, is NFL Blitz and NFL Street.
Honestly, there was a better one of the NFL Blitz franchises, but it's actually made by Midway. And it was
NFL Blitz, the league.
No,
That was from that was on Nintendo 64 right there.
Midway. It was actually for the PlayStation 2, and Midway created that game before NFL. EA took the name for Blitz.
Well, see, Midway
that's
also.
where the Blitz name came from. Was from the Midway.
Well, see, Midway also created Rush for Nintendo 64 too.
Yeah,
I'll never forget that sound. Midway presents NFL Blitz.
Shit,
see, for me, even though Naughty Dog doesn't make the game anymore, anytime I play Crash Bandicoot, I'd say,
God.
powered by Naughty Dog.
I love Mario
Crash
Kart.
Bandicoot 2.
I remember
Strikes Back or whatever it is.
I remember playing Cruising USA on Nintendo 64, Rush on Nintendo 64, NASCAR on Nintendo.
NASCAR 2000, 99 or 2000? No, 2000.
2000 on Nintendo 64.
I had NASCAR 2000 on the Game Boy.
Oh god, yeah, I love that. I mean,
My favorite arcade game of all time was Daytona USA.
yeah. My favorite arcade game was Cruising USA, that on the arcade and the Nintendo 64 version, but the computer game I loved the best was Doom, the original Doom on computer. I love that game on computer right there, was Doom. And
That's like Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was on the original PC back in the day, but they converted it and they tweaked the story a little bit.
Oh, I didn't like the new Doom that came out for PlayStation 4, and I mean,
no, that's the remake of the first game.
Well, I'm just saying the computer version was better than the PlayStation version, because the fact is, it actually had that guy when he was getting bloodied up and everything. You know when you had to get health and everything. On the PlayStation 4 version, you didn't know if he was going to die or something like that, and the darn mutants weren't even close to the original one. I'm like, what the heck? keep the game original. I understand y'all are going into. I understand the technology has advanced, but hey, some of these games are worth.
That's why I can't wait for the new God of War game. I absolutely love God of War. I actually have all the God of War games. Finally, even though the PSP versions I got is actually remade for the PS3, so technically I could play them in order now.
I like the original. I like the original SOCOM.
I was gonna think.
Okay.
Since we're all on here, why don't we get a few practice runs while we're all here?
All right.
What do y'all say? Y'all up for it? Who wants to create the lobby?
I'm ready.
I'm in the grass. I'm
Falcon's playing Turismo.
Yeah. Man,
So he's already, that's his practice.
Yeah, exactly, on the road course. So if I'm going to beat Gordon at the Glen, I might as well practice everywhere I can.
Well,
so we're going to get us a little bit of practice runs in.
But I was thinking, honest to God, and DJ brought up the idea. Why don't we make a GT7 league? With GT Le Mans style, runs, timed runs. I think it'd be interesting. It'd be different.
It would. All right.
Unless you don't have GT7. I mean, I was never really much into the Gran Turismo.
I got all of them sitting right here beside of me.
GT7.
All right, let's see. I'm going to set up a lobby. Yeah, I'm
it'd
doing
be a
this
good
live.
idea, Everybody gets a teammate. You could run Ferrari, McLaren. And I got multiple paint schemes I can run just for that the Corvette.
Okay, by the way, guys, I'm switching to manual transmission, so I've never done it, so.
Alright, I am. Go ahead and send me an invite, and I'll be glad to join up with you.
Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut this stream. I'm not going to stream right now.
Yeah.
In practice. But we will see y'all back later tonight. So, peace out. Have a good day.
Later, guys.
Later.
Later.